From these players, I'm not sure. Mongols, I think, is a sure thing. And Mongols
Mongols
Japanese.
Japanese.
Ooh, I like
Yo
it.
is turning Japanese.
You know what?
I really think so.
You know what? I wonder if it's one of those situations. I mean, Japanese certainly a good civ,
No, I
but
wonder if it's one of those where he thinks has a good chance to win this game, but if he doesn't, DauT has to play as Japanese next game.
that's exactly what I was gonna say. Man,
Yeah.
we are just like the best co-casters ever.
Yeah, the
Um,
common sense
the
is
common
strong in
sense.
this.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. Yep, strong. Anyway, let's start with DauT's map. He had a bad map last time, at least in our eyes, and he has. Well, he's right up. First thing I noticed is he's right up against the edge of the map, and so he's not gonna have a lot of space to really run. He has a wood line below his TC. There's a small pond in that. I guess that is something he could use. To the right of his TC, there's another wood line, and there's a pond. But there are 2 golds there, which I guess is going to be pretty good.
I don't think it's
and he
that
could
bad.
actually
His
he
wood.
could actually wall that off. I think
Like
just
his
because
wood is
it's
better
actually
than a couple of these other maps that have popped up. Like
yeah.
it's not that bad because he can wall it.
Well,
at
since
forward
it's
locations.
Mongols, I think he's going to have an advantage in the early game, assuming he can
Mm.
do a little bit of walling.
And I
And
mean,
I think he's going to be
going
able
forward. He's going forward with the scout right away, and I think he's actually found all his sheep already, which is really nice.
Yes, he
as
has.
Mongols.
Yep. And has he seen the board? Yeah, he's also found the boars as well. Sometimes
That's
you actually
really
have to scout
fortunate.
with your. Yeah, sometimes you actually have to scout with your sheep a little bit to find your boars if you're going to go out and lame. But in this case, he doesn't. Oh, and look actually where Yo's boar is on the left-hand side. DauT might find that right away.
And DauT actually might find the sheep from Yo as well.
Where? Oh gosh, he's going to run right into that. You're right. That's huge.
So lucky, man.
There you go, ice
All
cream.
of his stuff.
There you
and
go.
Then he finds the sheep from Yo. Rigged.
Ice cream donated $5 and said,
Guys,
do
let's
some map
hashtag it.
hacks. He said do some map hacks for DauT or something like that, and there you go. So donate money for the player you're rooting for, guys, and
Hashtag
wouldn't you know
DauT,
it?
This is fair.
Yeah, hashtag DauT. This is fair. That's right. Wow, look at this.
And oh, the
Look at
hunter
this
coming up
villager.
from Yo on the
Yeah.
hill with the
And
hill.
DauT's gonna see this. I mean, he sees that it's a
Yeah.
hunter, so he knows what's up.
And Loom, oh, Yo just got Loom. Nice.
Well,
'Cause
I think
had
he was
to
gonna.
kind of for that
Yeah,
boar.
he was gonna get it
That's
anyway.
so far away. Yeah, but DauT
Now-
needs to. Yeah, oh, I love this from Yo. He's going out to the other boar with his villager, and he's
Yeah.
probably is he gonna take this second boar? as
Oh
well?
no, DauT's gonna see it now. DauT already sees it, and he's just gonna do what he did last game. He's just gonna hang out. But that means Yo's probably gonna come back, and Yo is coming back now, and he's going to try and stop this. And DauT should not be confident here. He should just take this and run.
Can I just point something out? If Yo
Yeah, go ahead.
decides to go forward, and he goes through the middle of the map, there is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5
Wait, where?
wolves along the way.
I don't
I just
see
want
them.
to point
but
that out.
I guess we'll figure that out
Yeah.
because I don't see them. DauT's actually run away. I don't understand this from DauT. He's waiting for the villagers, and he's still.
He's
He's
playing
the
mind
Bills.
games with Yo right
Yeah,
now.
he's playing mind
he's
games,
Playing mind
yeah.
games. I think he wanted to get both of his boars in, and they're actually both of his boars are already in, so he might actually go to Yo's boar now.
I don't like the mind games thing. I feel like I would just take the boar, especially as Mongols. I mean,
Yeah.
I think Yo knows what's going on here, and Yo's just going to learn his deer. I mean, he's pretty much finished with his boar now. He's going out to make the barracks for his drush. DauT's getting some good scouting in, but he still sees the boar is there. Just take the boar, DauT. You might live to regret this decision, but who knows? I think now Yo's gonna get that boar, and I am just fail fishing right now, like totally fail fishing. I don't get it. DauT's getting loom, and he's probably gonna click up, and he's gonna be in a interesting position as he's going to obviously beat Mongols. He's gonna have a strong feudal age. Go ahead. Sorry.
Question: do you think as Mongols, you see the 2 patches of deer for DauT over there? It's got 7 deer over there. Do you think it's worth it tossing a mill down over there and taking them? I know they're not right next to each other. They're kind of, I guess they're kind of in an awkward position. So I guess not.
It depends. It depends. I mean, on the situation, I feel like the wood is going to be really, really hard to come by for DauT because he's going up on 19 vills. So to spring 100 wood for a mill, at
Yeah,
this
true.
point, it's not going to be doable, especially since he's putting up palisade walls and like houses and stuff. In fact, he might not even get the stable up right away.
I think he might actually wall the scout in from, from Yo. I don't think Yo can get out of there. He's trapped.
But either way, he's probably not going to be able to do that in the early game, but he might certainly do that, take advantage of that later on. But he's walled off a little bit.
He's fully
Well,
walled. Yeah,
he hasn't walled off a little bit. He's walled off a lot
but
of
he
it.
has... Dude, there's a hole right next to the secondary gold along the cliff. I think there's a hole there with the palisade.
Secondary gold
Near his
along
deer.
the cliff. Near the deer. You mean where he's putting the wall now?
No, the other wall. Is there a hole?
I don't know which one you're talking about. Oh, that
my
one.
God.
I guess we'll find out because Yo's running there, and so is DauT. I mean, DauT'll obviously be selecting it.
That's a
yes,
hole.
there is a
Yeah, I
hole.
saw it.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's hard to tell if it's like a tree and it's like a palisade wall. You can select it, and you'll see the little white box, and then you can tell. But I'm interested to see what the drush from Yo is going to do. He's sending that out
Nothing.
now.
It's gonna do nothing. It's just gonna wander around. He can't get in.
Or
It might kill the scout.
yeah, it's
maybe.
gonna be close to killing the
Or
scout,
he can
but
lead it back to the wolves.
That's
Ah,
true. That's true. Lead it back to the wolves. What we
In the
like
middle
to
of the
see.
map. Yeah.
All right, so stable's
But-
gone up from DauT. He's making 3 scouts. Meanwhile, at home for Yo, he's going up on 26 vills, and he is walling like a madman as well. This is a tournament game, ladies and gentlemen. Walling is expected.
Mhm.
But honestly, Yo, he only has 3 farms at this point, and where is he
Yo
going?
was fully.
Another lumber camp. He's not going to be
Yo
doing any
spent
type of
as much
FC.
time. Well, look at him. He spent as much time as DauT walling.
Yeah.
Like, if not more. I think he actually spent more time walling than DauT did. And I don't know. DauT's making scouts now. So he's gonna go forward with those, but I don't know if he can actually get in anywhere.
Well, the one good thing for DauT is that he has some good scouting of Yo's base. Like while he was not
Ooh.
laming, he got
Is
some
DauT
really
going
good
forward
scouting.
with villagers now?
And yes, I was just gonna say what he did see is this hill, and there's 2 golds there, including the main gold, and
I see
boom,
the tower already.
a tower,
Right
exactly.
in between the
Yep.
and the golds. Yeah, that's great. But look at Yo already.
Oh, is
deleting
Yo
the
gonna
wall
build a
coming
tower
out.
there? Yes, Yo's gonna build a tower there just to be safe. Look at that.
Oh my god! But DauT is gonna see it right away. So
yeah,
it's like DauT comes forward, drops the tower. Yo drops the tower. DauT sees the tower. DauT deletes the tower. DauT puts a tower in a better spot.
oh
Cause and
my
effect,
gosh.
ladies and gentlemen, here we
Oh,
go.
man. Oh, but look, the drush is coming back from Yo, and you said it was going to do nothing. It's going to kill this villager building the archery range. What?
No,
Or
DauT.
it's going to run right by.
DauT wallet. DauT wallet. Wall your vills. DauT.
I mean, apparently the
S'il vous
drush
plaît.
doesn't. The
No,
drush is
but
going to
I mean
stop
the scouts. The scouts are coming over, so it's just gonna
Yeah.
delay at best. But
I
at
mean-
least he did something to delay
Yeah.
that tower.
I mean, this will be interesting because that tower can't be walled in from DauT. So I don't see how effective that is. I mean, Yo can just get underneath that and start attacking it with villagers. I don't know why DauT is being stubborn and trying to put this up. And now DauT's
And
gonna go actually go back.
has the thing with the scouts for DauT. 2 of those scouts are one is 4/45ths, and the other one is 1/45th scout. So
No math on stream. Yeah,
not the greatest.
But yeah, that's true. But it did push those villagers away there from Yo for the time being. But all in all, that was a silly tower from DauT in my opinion. He should have just abandoned that. He's gonna have the archery ranges on the front and on the hill, which is good. And he's gonna have a skirm, a couple scouts here. And I like Yo actually walling in this tower, even though I don't think it's really the best. But DauT's gonna run out there anyway. What are you doing with these villas here, DauT? I feel like another one's shown up. Unless, I guess he didn't lose that original one. I'm wrong. But, yeah, this has become a kind of a messy game here. But looking at the bill count, Yo's actually in the lead. And I kind of
Got
favor
a better
Japanese at
eco.
this point.
Yeah.
Yeah, I kind of favor Japanese at this point with their economy. He has a lot of food floating in comparison to DauT, and he's actually creating archers because he's been on gold for quite some time. But he does need to be careful not to lose these archers to the skirms.
Yeah, it's also, we've talked about this before when we stream games. When you make forward production buildings, like archer ranges or
Yep.
whatnot, if you get pushed off your forward base, it's really hard to defend because you have to bring all your units back
Exactly.
from those buildings through the enemy army. So, I mean, for Yo, it's partially whether he can hold this hill, but for DauT, it's whether he can hold his forward base.
Yeah,
And not get
exactly.
pushed back to his own base.
The moment DauT loses a fight on the front, it's going to be really rough for him. He needs to hold the front almost the entire game, in my opinion. But he's going to actually get this tower up here, I think, unless the archers get some good shots here.
Yeah, he'll get it up now. Okay.
It's at 1,003 out of 1,020 HP, and he's going to get that up, but it's not in range of
It's gonna go right
the
through the
important
wall
parts
here
of the
too.
gold there. Oh, wow, interesting. And he has
Yeah, and
fletching, he has skirms
he's got
there.
enough for another tower here, and
You gotta be
gonna
kidding
put
me.
it?
You gotta be kidding me. There's no way. Is he gonna walk in here and get another tower up? DauT has not been on stone that long, so he's not gonna be able to get a tower up. And this is gonna be an important fight. We just said this is gonna be a really important fight for DauT and for Yo. And DauT's just gonna put the tower up.
Down. Yeah.
And
that's within
DauT
range
has
of
more
gold.
skirms in there as well.
But the
Villagers are
coming
fighting
over
there for Yo.
Yeah.
Are the vills gonna play a part here? DauT's actually lost 1 out of 3 villagers there. The other ones are weak. That was really smart to fight with the vills there for Yo. That actually gave him a bunch of free shots.
But the scout coming over for DauT here, and I think he
yeah,
actually might win
oh
this fight.
man.
I don't
And
think
he-
it's gonna be enough though to build that tower. I don't know though.
I mean, Yo can build his own tower right now. He has the stone income. Like this fight, it's taken some time, and he now has the stone. And these vills are actually, I mean, the one is on 22 HP, the other one's on 11 HP, so they can go down to these skirmishers. I don't think the tower will go up at this point either. And DauT is being stubborn. He's going to lose that vill, and he's just wasting stone at this point, in my opinion, because it's only skirms coming out from Yo. Tower's going to go up, and Yo will
And the
probably
bill
wall
count
that up.
is Yo's ahead by 7 now.
Yeah, that's a huge deal.
Although the resources looking pretty similar. But still, more military for Yo, more vills for Yo. The tower didn't go up for DauT. I don't know. Not looking good for DauT. DauT was gonna go forward with 4 more villagers, and then he sent them back. He actually decided against that.
Or wait, is he just walling
But
that?
now he's walling
I think
that,
he's walling
now
it, and then he's
going-
sending them
he's
forward again.
Turning them into hunters? Where are they going?
Maybe he's
What are they
going
doing?
to the deer that you were telling us about earlier.
Well,
Or
he
he's-
already, it looks like he already took 3 of those, or did Yo actually, looks like, because there was 7 deer over there.
Oh, yeah,
and
Yo-
there's 3
Yo
less.
used to-
Yo killed 3 deer?
Yo used the drush, yeah. I forgot to say that. I don't know what in the world he's doing. Honestly, if he deleted a hole in the wall and then put the wall up again and is sending these vills all the way around to go for these deer, that's silly. He should have just gone through the right side of the wall, and that's exactly what he's gonna do. What in the world now? That is the longest journey you could have possibly taken there. But yeah,
Those
anyways,
vills love their deer, man.
yeah.
I mean, like, do what I do. Just wait by the highway. Wait for one to get hit and then take it home.
Yeah.
Is that legal?
True.
I think
Yeah.
so. Yeah.
I guess back then it was legal. I don't think it is now. You can get like some disease now, but back then they weren't contaminated. Anyway, DauT's on the hill here, and he has archers, he has skirms, but so does Yo, and Yo actually has the advantage with the military numbers here. Building a market, and that's what these players needed last time. Actually, he's going to click up here. Wow. And he also has the market. Maybe to sell the stone. I'm not sure why he's building the market, but nevertheless, he has it. And DauT has his deer. That's good. But on a serious note, it is really important for DauT to hold the front here. And I don't know how easy it's going to be for him to do that, considering he's going to be up against Castle Age units. Maybe seeing what Yo is creating will tell us what he's going to be upgrading, and he's still creating skirms, so maybe he will go into elite skirm production Actually, he's gonna try and fight this now, and I don't know about that decision. He actually is level on upgrades with DauT, and DauT's sending out his archers now. He's actually only fighting with the skirms, which is good.
Yo's better off just waiting.
Yeah.
Keeping this hill. Yeah.
He's definitely going for elite skirm though. That's my prediction here, because he's only making skirms at this point, so he's probably going to go for both crossbow and elite skirm. Did you see the tower on the left-hand side from DauT? And you see how he 13 HP villager also then built a mill, so he could collect the deer.
That's smart. That's smart. I love it. It's so good with Mongols, man.
Yeah.
Like, and you can get the shorefish there, dude. That's an amazing mill. If only the tower could be as amazing and actually hit something, you know?
Well, I think in time it might. It's just being a nuisance, yeah.
I built
they're gonna get
with 30 minutes in the future in mind when I make my towers.
Yeah, of course. Those
so
are the best
when
towers.
he chops through that, it's gonna be able to hit it. So big fight.
All right, yeah, big fight, and there's just more skirmishers here from Yo. He's getting elite skirm and crossbow and Bodkin just like I thought, and DauT's gonna have to go back. He's going to have to leave the front. Kind of expected here, and I would really like to see a ram here from Yo. Not even a Mangonel, just like to see a ram just to clear out these archery ranges. But Mangonel wouldn't be a bad choice either, as Yo's pushing out across, and this is exactly what we said, Dave. If a player loses the front, they have nothing to defend with back at home. Yep. We have a stable.
He has one
from
stable
DauT.
and a barracks.
Yeah, and that's not gonna help out at all. So
and I mean, if Yo's smart, he's gonna be sitting around knowing that the reinforcements have to come back and trying to pick them off as they're coming back.
Yeah.
And it's looking ugly. I mean, second armor upgrade coming in now for Yo. It can be really hard for DauT to fight this back.
Yeah, and the best thing Yo can do is clear out this front for good, and that's why he's building these rams.
That ram is coming out, although a stable coming up from DauT at the forefront too with that 13 HP villager.
Oh wow, she is really doing a good job.
Yeah.
She's doing a good job for sure. Oh, you know what? This tower from DauT has actually been in range of the gold now, for the last couple seconds here. So he's going for the tower first, Yo, with this ram. That's funny, but that's probably a wise choice too. But elite skirm and crossbow coming in then for DauT as well. I'm looking at his ranges. He has a lot of skirms there. And he actually has a knight created, and he has scale barding just being finished. Now, is he going to have enough knights to be able to just stop these ranges from being taken down?
With all those crossbows, he's going to need at least like 4 or 5 with that.
Yeah, he's getting chain barding now as well. But yeah, it's definitely going to be rough. I think Yo...
The one from DauT, he has quite a bit of food now because... getting the deer from the one villager, and he actually took the deer on the north side.
Oh, and look at DauT on the left-hand side. He's sending his skirms and crossbows over there. He's going to kill a couple of villagers. That's really good for him. He's killed 2 villagers.
Although he's losing the archer range at the front, too, to the ram.
Yeah, he's going to lose a couple skirmishers there as well.
More knights coming out for him now. He has 4 now. He's got 3 in the stable, 5 knights, and 2 coming forward, and actually... good for DauT if he can actually get his army together here.
Call me crazy. Call me crazy, but I think Yo's gonna go on 1 TC here.
The imp?
Like the imp. Look at his resources.
Okay.
He is.
Yeah, man. Oh,
he has so much food, so much gold, and he's gonna build a castle. He's gonna go imp. Like that's what I expect. But I mean, I think it'd be a little bit odd, but.
Oh, castle coming down now from Yo. Right at
yeah, and this is interesting because the skirms and the knights are here. This could be a good fight for DauT because his skirms are focusing down the crossbows, and the knights will of course take out the ram. Oh man,
if
this
DauT
is
takes
huge.
this fight pretty quickly here, he has the potential to be able to deny that castle. But I don't think he's gonna actually. He's gonna win it, but I don't think he's gonna win it in time.
Yeah, the range will go down still because he hasn't been engaging this battering ram. But that is still a really good fight, I think, for DauT. I think when the castle goes up, we're gonna see the click from Yo.
Yeah.
I would really like to see him do something with Japanese trebs. That would be really interesting. The castle's up, and is he gonna click 1 TC? Is it gonna happen?
He's thinking about it.
He's thinking about it.
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like it's... Oh my gosh, he's done it.
What do you
I-
do though if you're pushed back into your base and you're Japanese and you go 1 TC up? What do you do against knights and skirmishers? What do you do?
I feel like you basically go Arbalests and Skirms and Treps. So he's gonna be heavy on. He's gonna be heavy on
but
wood.
on a 1 TC, going 1 TC up. I mean,
Well,
to his credit,
look
DauT
at
is
it.
only laying down his 2nd TC now. So
Yeah. Well, look at the wood, right? I mean the food for Yo right now, right? He's actually getting Thumb Ring as well, and that's heavy on food. He's gonna have enough because he has so much on gold. He's gonna have enough to get Bracer for sure, and he's right now he is creating crossbows out of 2 ranges, and it's gonna be 3. So he's gonna have Arbalest come in, and then he's probably gonna get a Treb at least. But like you said, if Skirms are there for DauT, I still think DauT's gonna be in a good situation against those Arbs, and the Knights could pick off the Treb. So if anything, I think
and
Yo
DauT's
might just be
resources
handing.
looking
Yeah,
pretty good here.
I feel
I
like
mean, they're
if
getting
Yo
up there.
if Yo were to do something like this, maybe just build another TC and just have 1 TC working while you're on your way up to the Imperial Age. Like that's what makes sense to me here. I don't
And
understand
DauT,
his play.
DauT's killing that house right now. If he manages to get inside with those knights, might be a bad time for Yo.
And that house is gonna go down.
Might be a bad
Oh,
time.
you gotta be
but
kidding
it's
me!
a 3
It's on
HP.
3 HP! What are you doing?
God.
Oh,
It's
why
at-
did he
it's
go
at-
back?
It's at 3/900ths of a house right
Man.
now, and it's gross. And Yo's gonna go repair it. It's at 3
That
HP. dude.
that is
If he
disgusting.
got if he got in with those knights,
That would have been
if he
huge.
got in with those knights, he could have gone right back to that wood line, and Yo would have
Yes.
had to idle all of those vills or lose.
And
all
lose
of
the
those
yeah,
vills.
exactly. I mean, those knights alone could have probably taken like what 5 or 6 crossbows.
Mhm.
I'm interested to see if
But
DauT will say
fourth-
anything in the chat, but he's not a
Yeah.
very vocal person.
Man, 4th TC coming down from DauT. He's got enough gold, and he can buy his. I think he can buy his way up to Imperial Age pretty quickly here. It's just whether Yo can put enough pressure down right away
Yeah,
before DauT gets up there.
if someone goes 1 TC versus you, you got to keep your eco going, and your eco's got to win you the game. So if you lose villagers, you got to know that you're still ahead. You know, you just got to keep producing units, and at this point, DauT's got to produce something to defend. Remember, he actually is only stables right now, though. He doesn't actually have any ranges to make elite skirms, and that could be his
And
downfall.
he's laying them down right now. Yeah, and he's
Yeah.
getting a market down too because he wants to buy his way up. Though if
Yeah,
Yo
so-
can do some decent raiding here, it might be pretty good for him. And I mean, DauT's spending so much food now.
Oh, look at
Doing
this. DauT coming out to
villagers.
pick off this Mangonel. This Knight's gonna be good. But he needs to be careful not to lose these Knights.
Oh wow,
Yeah, that was
way
interesting.
too much there.
But look how many ranges he's putting up. It's the panic ranges, but going elite skirm's definitely the right thing. But look at the build difference. It's gonna be 30 shortly. I think DauT is, I can't
And
say
he's
in a
buying his
better
way
position.
up now, I think. Or no, he's getting a castle. He's buying a castle right now, but that's a. Ooh, if
look,
Yo micros
just
well
as a
enough,
Treb-
he might be able to pick off the vills.
Yeah, but I mean, just as the Treb's obviously going to come out from Yo, as he's in the Imperial Age, I guess you want to save this TC, but man, I don't know how I feel about that decision. He has skirms here. He definitely has to wait before he can fight, as there's a Mangonel
It
here
seems
and
strange
there's
to me.
Arbalest at
I mean,
range
Yo
him, but-
sees the villagers. It seems strange he doesn't go forward and pick them off. Doesn't
Oh,
seem
on the-
interested
yeah,
in it.
you mean
Oh,
on the
yeah,
castle,
on the
yeah.
castle. Yeah. Huh.
I think Yo's play is not to kill eco, like we said, it's to kill buildings. And so if he engages in a bad engagement and he loses his Arbalest here, it's really going to hurt him, because if you look at his resources, like, he's still on only 1 TC, he's putting everything into the attack out of all 3 ranges here, and he's actually going up to a 2nd now, so maybe he's just playing it safe. He's going to take out this TC, and, do as much as he can without being too risky. Now, as I say that, he's just running to the castle in the TC fire, but DauT is still yet to click up, and he's not creating vills. He hasn't used his market. This hurts to see, man. Like, he should have used his market in the previous game as well. But one good thing for him is that his castle's still up, and he's still looking at a huge build advantage. He actually has gold in the back. He scouted that, which is good. One thing for DauT that's going to be a problem is his wood. Look at his wood. It's actually all next to this castle here. And he has a little bit in the back.
Ugly.
And there's also some arbalests running on the right-hand side, on his farms, and they're going to kill him.
He needs to clear that up, secure the wood on the right-hand side as well. He does have an extra gold bow, which he hasn't taken at the back yet. So he's looking decent enough there, but it'd be tough to fight without wood. Like, really, really tough. Especially if he gets his castle tread down and then the wood line at the front is exposed.
He has a lot of stone, so he can repair this castle for a while longer. He also has a lot more vills, so he can afford to idle those vills, I feel. I think he just needs to...
He's making Mangadite too, so he needs to save this castle.
Yeah. It's interesting
and another
now.
Treb coming forward too. Wow.
Yeah,
3 Trebs, you're gonna have to repair against that.
I know, it's difficult. How did that Mangonel just go down to the castle? I guess it did.
It's straight under the castle front.
DauT needs to pick a time to fight, and it has to work. And it's do or die time. It's do or die time, really.
He has his knights on the right hand side waiting to come in too. So he'll probably attack with his skirmishers on the left. And then go in with his knights, but I don't know if he's gonna save that castle, man.
It's staying up for another couple hits. It's gonna be up, and no, it's going down. There we go. Yep. It's about like 450 HP or something a shot. But the skirms are patrolling in, and the arbalests aren't using their range. Oh, I don't know why DauT didn't fight there. He's going back. Maybe he wanted to...
So many vills coming forward from Yo, too. He's probably going to pull up a castle right on top of that hill.
Wow. And
deadly.
Had DauT been up a couple minutes earlier, I feel like he would just have Bracer and Chemistry to be able to push this back, but he's unable to, and the Trebs, all 4 Trebs
and Yo is getting the elite pack from Japanese, so you were right.
Yeah, he's just gonna push
the Japanese Treb push. Yep.
Yeah, love it. I actually do really like that. Look at the military numbers from Yo. Having gone up on 1 TC, 48 military numbers, all arbalests. It's incredible. But still,
and the Vil count is only 17
could do something.
now, so...
Yeah. He's got to push out here. He's got to do something here. I don't know if he can.
I don't know what he can do here, though. I don't think he can.
He's got to kill the Arbalest. He's got to kill the Arbalest. He's got to bring in the Knights. He's got to fight. And he's going to fight here. Chemistry isn't in yet. He's going to try and fight it. And we'll just look at the Trebs just massacre everything here. It's insane. And they're actually throwing the house there. But either way, I mean, Arbalest are still going to be alive. More units are coming in. And just look at the score difference now. It's insane. Yo has such an advantage.
And look at DauT's PC on the right. It's gross.
Yeah, that's disgusting. That's almost as bad as my puns. Like, awful.
GG.
There's the GG. Oh man, wow.
3-1, eh? My bet's
I was
already ruined.
Yeah, I was not convinced. I bet, but I don't even know what I bet on, to be honest. I was not convinced when I saw Yo going up on 1 TC there. I didn't think he'd have the eco to do what he did. I knew what he was gonna do. I didn't think he'd have the eco. Man, he pulled that off well. DauT was actually unconvincing. Like he didn't click up. He could have clicked up earlier. He could have used the market a little bit. He had a lot more vills, but he just didn't utilize it. I don't know. It is a little bit unconvincing for me with DauT. I don't know what you thought. I'll take a look at the achievements. Yo had 115 units killed and 116 units lost then for DauT. Resources collected, much higher in food and wood for DauT. Not a huge difference in stone. In fact, it was only 6, but Yo had about a 4K advantage with gold. Right. We're going to be getting into the next game then.